Hi, what's up, you guys? It's Rojo. I'm back with my mini mic. I want to do something different than what I normally cater to, which is my astrology. Kind of want to branch out. I'm not just some astrology person, guys. There's more depth to me. I'm like literally a non-binary, gender fluid individual. So today I wanted to do the gender tag. I know it's been out for quite some time now. It's been like 5 years, but like 5 years ago I was literally an infant. They're like redoing the roof right now, so I apologize for any like thumps that we hear here and there. There's nothing going on besides that. So back to the gender tag. I really like how it's just an opportunity for everyone to just be like, yo, this is how I'm feeling, so that like other people can be like, oh, okay, well, I don't feel that way, and they can be closer to who they are and what makes them up as a person. I don't know what that was. It came out like a little French. How do you self-identify gender, and what does that definition mean to you? For the longest time, I'd say I'm like a mix of the two binary genders, male and female, and I just feel the whole spectrum really. I'll have fully female days where I just feel like I want to present as a woman. Or I'll have days where I'm super masculine and I'll just want to identify as male and present myself as a man and find comfort in hearing male pronouns, he, him. So I'll just feel between those two, and then sometimes I'll just feel like I don't have any gender. I'm just like an alien. I find comfort in hearing they. So I'm just like a mix of like literally the whole spectrum, which I know angers people. That's how I self-identify, yo. It's kind of confusing, and I kind of love it because I genuinely look like both when I want to, but I really think my fiance, I'm one of the lucky ones, guys. I'm non-binary and I found love. Yeah, she loves me as a girlfriend, fiance. That's another thing I like, is like fiance is just gender neutral. She likes me as her girlfriend, as her boyfriend, as her alien lover, everything. So what pronouns honor you? So I guess I kind of revealed it in the first question. I'm sorry. But yeah, I guess I really like they, them, just because like I feel like I am a mix of the two, and therefore I do feel like two different people, which is like kind of crazy. So when people refer to me as they, them, it's just addressing both sides of me. However, if I do present female, I'm okay with she pronouns. If I present with male, I'm okay with male pronouns. I'm very understanding of like just people don't know what's going on with me here, which is pretty cool. So yeah, I like they, them, because a lot of the time I'm just like the alien version of me, because when I have like my short hair and I'm like not dolled up and stuff, it's usually they, them, or he, him. So yes, they, them, but I'm okay with either. And it took me a while to be okay with it and like understand that these are two parts of me that make up the whole The style of clothing that you most often wear. I guess like I like to do like stripes. I'm just like, I love stripes for some reason. I guess like I liked from a young age how the dark part could go across your chest and you couldn't really see like the chest area. I wear loose clothes. I like to wear sweats. And I'm a Croc person. These I got from the Daiso, so they're not like legit Crocs, but best believe I just bought some new Crocs. I like to try to like wear anything that really is neutral from both, like that won't get me in one of the boats. If I'm the alien version of me, which I guess like right now I'm kind of feeling like that. Talk about your choices with body hair. How do you style your hair? So in terms of body hair, I'm just more of like if I had gone a while without shaving my armpit hair and then I shave it, it's like really prickly and it hurts. So it's really what I'm feeling for like my armpit. A lot of the time kind of have like a stash. If I'm like feeling more feminine, you know, I just like to have a clean, like I'll wax it if I know I'm trying to present female. But if I'm like they or like him vibes, then I kind of like rocking it. For some reason I always have these like 4 hairs. You know how peach fuzz is like thin? I have these like 3 hairs that are super thick. They always just like grew, and I recently tweezed them so they're gone, but if I don't tweeze them, it's like I've like plucked it to be like this big. That's pretty much it in terms of body hair. But it's like really interesting because I like first with my journey I was cisgender female and I hated that part of me, and I would just like always tweeze it. Once I became more in tune with myself and what I wanted, I realized that I'm okay with things that made me masculine. And the hairs started to grow. There started to be more. Like I literally started at 1 and then I started to get like a low-key little patch. It's like interesting. Body hairs, such a connotation. Wherever it's placed on the body determines who you are in terms of gender and society. Like it's okay, like we want to have brows most of the time, but if we have it like on our face, it's a problem for some people. It's weird. And how do you style your hair? For my hair, I'll just like do it like this basically. I've been dyeing it blonde, so I kind of like it. I feel like it makes me feel more in tune with my feminine side, because when I was working at my job, they kind of like force you to, not naming where, but they kind of just, if you have short hair, it's kind of weird, but I've heard that you can only have short hair if you're trans or a lesbian, so, or a male. If you're female and you have a male haircut and you want to wear makeup, you can't wear it. So I kind of had like gender issues because people believed that I was just trans FTM, which was partially right, but not the other side of me. So I just had this whole dysphoria feeling because I was working most of the time. So while I was at this job, I had to like always be male basically. And like my female days, because I am non-binary, gender fluid. I know it's all about perception, but it really messed with my perception. Or I'll wear wigs when I feel more feminine, because it's just been hard. And like whenever I see myself with short hair, I just feel like I'm male, even though that's not necessarily true. But yeah, so it would just look like I was a boy nonconformist if I was wearing. Talk about cosmetics. Do you choose to wear makeup? I keep answering each one. Do you paint your nails? What types of soaps and perfumes do you use, if you have any? So for cosmetics, I do like a little Fenty. I used to do my eyebrows a lot, so I like to use like the Maybelline tinted brows gel thing. That one's really nice. I'll wear makeup on like days that I feel more feminine, or sometimes I feel like I want to be cute. So yeah, if I'm trying to be like my alien person where I'm like both, I'll wear masculine looking ish clothing and I'll wear mascara or something. Do I paint my nails? No, not really. I'm pretty lazy. So for soap, I've just been using Dove. I know it's pretty bad for your body. I don't know, is it bad? I think it's good. And then for perfumes, I like to go to Bath and Body Works because their annual sale is what keeps me coming. I will literally buy 3 perfumes there and I will be set until the next sale. So that's how I do it. I like to use this one. I like it because it's more like, it's like a cologne, but it's like fresh. Like it's not overly man cologne. On my more feminine days, I'll wear like Sweet Pea. Have you experienced being misgendered? Yes. If so, how often? It's like on my days that I'm feeling more feminine, I know that like I won't get misgendered. It's like I'm kind of lucky, but when I was working once again, I had like people were believing that I was only FTM transitioning, which made it kind of hard because like you know who you are, but when everyone tells you who you are or who they think you are, you kind of like second guess yourself, which is something you should never let people do. Yeah, when I was like more FTM and I just wanted to hear the male pronouns, I would get misgendered a lot more. Or like when I'm like my alien version, I wanted to be they, them. So like at my work, I would basically just feel like they, them, or him. And then sometimes I would get called she, which was like, but I've learned to come to terms with the people that misgendering you really aren't trying to be malicious. And they genuinely don't know. Because I, as a non-binary person, have been put in that situation when I meet other non-binary people. And it is kind of hurtful when you feel like you're part of the community and you still get misgendered. For those that only go by they, them pronouns, or, you know, a mix of the two. I do experience dysphoria. I'm learning to cope with it more. I'm aware that you don't have to have dysphoria to be a legit trans person, but I have experienced it because I am all 3 / more, maybe, I don't know. So it's kind of hard for me because like I still want to be female and have the parts that make me female, but like at the same time, when I am feeling more masculine, those female parts of me make me feel uncomfortable in my own skin at times. So I will sit like with a different posture or wear like more oversized shirts and stuff when I have those days. But yeah, it's just coming to terms with accepting that I can be whatever gender I want to be at that given moment, and all the haters are just gonna hate. It used to really affect me in terms of like just I wanted to not be in the spotlight anymore, and I feel like that's what propelled me towards everyone's curiosity, because I was like closed off and didn't really want, like if I talked a certain way, I didn't want to be labeled with just one gender. Which, you know, we are conditioned to believe that way, that, you know, there are only 2 genders. Only when you get to like high school do you learn about all the other birth conditions that affect the 2 binaries, which is like the science side, because everyone wants to invalidate us for being outside of the 2 binaries that we've only been conditioned and taught from a very young age. It doesn't affect me much anymore, and if people like want to be malicious, then that's on them. And whatever energy that you put out you can take from this experience with these negative people and let the negativity overcome you, or you can overcome the negativity and bring positivity, I guess. Talk about children. Are you like interested in having any children? Would you want to carry a child if that was an option for you? So children, I've kind of just shied away from the thought of it, you know? Like, I love my children. I love my children. Having children, it's just so much responsibility, and I feel like a child myself, so why am I gonna like bring another child into this world? I've thought about maybe adopting, because it's like, you know, this child had no choice to be born. They were just born. Just like see pictures of my mom. God bless her for just carrying me for 9 months and having me so I could be part of this wonderful life. But just the idea, I don't know, a child is like a parasite that grows and takes the vitamins from your body. It's like a beautiful thing, I guess, because it's like nature, but it's just not something that I've felt like I wanted to do, nor would I seek out the act that would cause me to be pregnant. Because like, you gotta be like rich. Children are not cheap. Do you want to be the primary caretaker for any children you may have? Yeah, I mean, I have some children. They look a little different. But they give me the same love, and they don't talk back, and they don't have opposable thumbs, so they can't write their names on the walls in my beautiful home. So they might chomp on it a little bit, but that's as much as I have to worry about, because I can lock them in a cage. Talk about money. Is it important for you? Talk about money. Well, money makes the world go round. It's power. Is it important to you to provide for a family financially if you choose to have one? I believe it's important. So I gotta like make bread so she doesn't have to make bread all by herself, you know? We can have a beautiful home together, and I can raise my children in peace. Is it important that you earn more than any partner you may have? It's not like important, like it's not something that I want as a goal personally. It's like nice if I happen to be making it, you know, but if Stephanie wants to be like the top dog around here, then I will just let her. Do you prefer to pay for things like dates? Yes. I love taking Stephanie out on dates and paying for them. I think that I like to pay more just because I like to go places a lot. So I'm like, if I'm the one who suggested this place, which is like 80% of the time, then I kind of want to pay for it, you know, whether you're a boy or a girl. If you suggested it, then you should pay. Are you uncomfortable when others pay for you or offer to pay for you? Yeah. I guess it like depends on who it is, because it's like, if it's my mom loves me and she wants to pay for me. Anything else you want to share about your experience with gender? In terms of gender, I guess I've just realized how fluid it is, how it's not just two genders that have their own set of stereotypes and expectations set for both. I'm happy that I'm the person I am today because I took the time to really assess my feelings. And if you don't take that time to process your feelings and how they make you feel, then you're robbing yourself of your own happiness. And that's something that I learned with gender. Thank you. So that was my gender tag video. 5 years late, but whatevs. Still here, ready to party. Thank you for watching. If you liked this content, please subscribe to my tiny non-binary person channel, and hopefully I will see you soon.